Negotiations happen every single day in an orthodontic practice, even if we don't always call them that. Whether it's asking for a raise, discussing self-pay treatments with patients, negotiating partnerships, or aligning expectations within the team, negotiations shape outcomes and determine whether opportunities are seized or missed. My name is Dr. Baxmann, and in this video, I want to show you how shifting your perspective can completely change the results of negotiations and help create real win-win situations. Often, we look at a situation only from one angle and assume the solution must fit within that narrow frame. A classic story illustrates this perfectly. 3 sons inherit 17 camels, divided according to fractions that seem impossible to fulfill. Only when a wise outsider adds 1 camel does the problem suddenly solve itself, without anyone losing anything. The lesson is clear. Sometimes the solution isn't inside the problem as we first see it. We need to broaden the frame. This applies directly to everyday practice life. An employee asks for more money, and the immediate reaction is to discuss salary numbers. But the real issue may be something entirely different. Maybe the employee needs financial relief for a specific problem, like transportation. A raise might sound logical, but when you look closer, it often doesn't actually solve the real issue. Sometimes, a completely different solution, such as a company benefit, support system, or alternative arrangement, would be far more effective for both sides. The same principle applies to patient communication. Families may refuse additional services for one child, and the team may assume the discussion is closed forever. But circumstances change. Financial stability changes. Priorities change. What didn't make sense 3 years ago may be exactly what the family is looking for today. If we stop offering options because of past experiences, we miss real opportunities to deliver higher quality care and greater value. That's why standardization in consultations is so important. Every case deserves a fresh look, regardless of what happened before. We don't know people's full situations, and assumptions can quietly cost us trust, quality, and growth. Negotiation is also critical within the team. When someone asks for a raise, there are only 2 productive responses. Either the decision has already been prepared and discussed, or we ask the most important question. Why? Not to block the request, but to understand the real motivation behind it. This encourages maturity, responsibility, and business thinking. Time alone is not a convincing argument. Contribution is. Growth is. Responsibility is. A strong negotiation comes with preparation. When an employee can clearly explain what they will contribute in return, how they will reduce workload, increase efficiency, or take ownership, the conversation becomes easy. Suddenly, it's no longer a demand, but a proposal that benefits everyone. The same principle applies everywhere. Convince your colleagues. Convince your boss. Convince your patients. Make it easy for the other person to say yes. Reduce their effort. Offer clarity. That's how negotiations succeed. Interestingly, studies even show that having any reason at all dramatically improves negotiation outcomes. A good reason works best, but even a simple explanation increases acceptance. The key is not silence, but communication. When you shift your mindset from demanding to proposing, from insisting to understanding, negotiations stop being stressful and start becoming opportunities. Opportunities to align interests, strengthen relationships, and move forward together. If you found value in this, share it with your team, leave a review, and spread the word. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.